Hello, this is KathiLee. My channel is Crafting with KathiLee. Thank you for coming by to take a look at what I have to share today. Today I'm sharing a Ghostly Greetings mini album. Ghostly Greetings is a collection by Graphic45, and I made this with a kit from Simplee Memories scrapbook store in Spokane, Washington. And it was one of my retreat projects when I was there in August, and let's take a look at it. I am KathiLee. I am a wife, a mother, an empty nester, and I am a crafter. I think of all things. My mom owned a craft store when I was growing up, or when I was little, and so we always had craft stuff. We did a lot of drawing, we did a lot of rock hunting, we made a lot of fun little critters and stuff with marbles and rocks, and we didn't have a lot of money, but we had great imaginations, and my mom encouraged us to express our creativity in whatever way we could. So that's a little history about me. I want to show you, this was a kit project with a kit made by Karen at Simplee Memories. And this kit was super easy because all of the pieces were already cut out. So these were embellishments that were punch-out embellishments probably. I did do this with a die cut or a Cricut cut. One of my friends at the retreat cut that for me because I wanted to add a little bit more. Mine never look exactly like the kit. The album structure itself was made, and she had an album for us to take back to our work area. Excuse me. I have a little tickle in my throat tonight. She had the sample album for us to take back to our workspace and sit there and just take the page kits she had out and just put them together according to hers. And again, sometimes I do my own thing on purpose, and other times I do my own thing by accident. So this is my Ghostly Hollows mini album following her kit. She layered a bunch of the embellishments, and I followed that kind of. She had lots of spots for photos. I don't have this collection, but I think I at least need to get the 12 by 12 collection, and maybe the journaling cards. And if there are any journaling cards and ephemera packs left, I want to get that. And maybe even the 8x8. Again, so the journaling cards weren't cut out. Some of these were scraps that I figured I should use anyway. And again, look, I didn't line it up right. I don't care. I left it that way. So she just has the things. Some of my tuck-ins for my pockets are what she used, and some of them are not. And each one of these pages has a pocket. This one I did not put anything in. Maybe I didn't put anything in any of them. Oh wait, I did. Never mind. There we go. Just a nice little photo mat card or journaling card. Obviously, if you were going to journal, if you weren't doing it in the light clay pen, you'd have to have a journaling mat there. More tuck-ins here. This was so fast. I mean, I don't remember how long this took, but it wasn't too long. It would have been faster if I hadn't messed up a few things. These here, I have more tuck-ins because on some of these pages, this was a full sheet of pattern paper, but I'm thrifty. So on most of these, on the big sheet of pattern paper, for example, if this was my pattern paper, I went ahead and cut out the middle and set it aside to use for journaling cards or tuck-ins or whatever, so that I just had the frame that I could stick the other piece on top of, because I'm thrifty, or you might want to call me cheap, but I like to save paper that way. And when I first started scrapbooking with Creative Memories products, I was a young mother, and we didn't have a whole lot of money to spend on scrapbooking, so I was really thrifty, and anytime I layered projects, I would cut out that middle and use it for something else. Again, I love Graphic45 collections, this one included, and I am not big on Halloween, but I do like the way this one turned out. And here's some more of the journaling cards, the little ephemera boxes. And like this one opens up so you can put photos in there or whatnot. Nothing fancy here. No ribbon, no brads or eyelets, just simply the paper telling its story. That one, I wish I had cut something out, but I did not do that, so I was not thrifty on that one. I used the whole stinking sheet. More journaling cards. You could map these again on paper. I like the fact that this one has the library pocket on the back. And this is the little journaling spot. And another photo sheet. More of this ghost. These ghosts are cute, but not super cute. So it's not too cutesy, but it's not too scary either. And the last page is this nice little big square pocket. This is that pattern paper. I don't know where I put it. I didn't use it. So it's not going to show most of the time, so I didn't care. And then a nice little booklet. And the booklet just has a few of the little embellishments, but most of it is just the matted pages for lots and lots of photos. And I like the way we put some of the stripes on there. And also we put those between the two signatures. If I can find it right in the middle. And there was not one right here, but there's between the signatures and then on this side where the box goes. And there you have it. I may add something to this. I have some Halloween charms. I might put a dangle in. I'm trying to figure out the best way to add dangles after I've already assembled the album if I made it myself. I have some ideas. So I may add, if you watch my videos before, you know I quite often don't do this. I don't decorate the spine. Sometimes not for months afterwards. I don't know why. It's that final step I never quite finish. And I might add something back here. Who knows? So you might see an update on this later. But again, this is my Graphic 45 mini album made with the Ghostly Greetings collection. And this was designed by Karen at Simplee Memories, done from one of her in-house kits. Karen's kits are not shipped. They're available for you to buy when you're at one of her retreats or when you go by and shop her shop. Otherwise, there's no shipping. There's no online ordering. It's really nice to have that traditional shop inside thing. So thanks again for visiting my channel. This is KathiLee, Crafting with KathiLee. Come back again soon.